Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Candace, founder of Candace Lee Yoga. This is Bella joining us, who just had a birthday not too long ago. She is now 12 years old joining us. Today's sequence is meant for staying in your chair. We won't be getting down on the floor. It's a chair sequence meant for the hips, low back. So this kind of area of our body, if you like a nice stretch, you need a little bit of movement with the support and ease of using a chair, stay tuned. And if you're loving what you've seen so far, you've gone through my other videos, please pause and subscribe because we've got a lot more coming. And then follow up with some comments down below. Tell me more of what you're looking for and the parts that were really helpful. That would be super appreciative for the videos to come. Now, let's get started. Thank you. Sitting up nice and tall. These first initial breaths, feel free to settle into the back of your chair. Let it be easy on your body. Super easy. Hands relaxed. For those of you that love to feel your hands near your heart, maybe you bring your hands up in prayer hands, or again, keep them down on your lap. Either soften your eyes or close them. Notice this breath moving in and out of your body. And then gently come to an upright spine with a little bit of space between your back and the back of the chair. Feet nicely planted on the floor in a stable place. Sit up nice and tall. Breath in. And then slowly start to round your spine. I'll turn to the side so you can see a side view. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe even arching your back a little. Exhale and round through your spine. Up and round. Find your range of motion. Tuning in to how this feels in your body. Take it to the degree that feels really nice. You can always add in your shoulders for a little bonus with this hip and low back sequence. Making the movement a little bit bigger could also look like adding in your arms. But simply relaxing your arms down by your sides or on your lap is also a great place to stabilize yourself for this movement. Begin to slow down. Settle in. And then giving an attention to your right foot. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Maybe even up onto your tippy toes, but mostly the balls of your feet. Just hold that there for a moment. You might notice a little bit of activation down in your lower leg and set that down. Same thing on the other side. And set that down back to the first side. Set that down and to the first side, the second side. Set that down. Now bring your whole right leg up. Make any adjustments you need. If you need to move a little bit further away from the back of your chair, hug your knee in. There's always this bonus of rolling your ankle if you choose, pointing and flexing your foot if you choose. Or give attention to that hip area. Gently moving your leg out to the side and back to center. Out to the side and back to center. Now circle. Your range of motion, this could be small circles or a little bit larger circles. Switch directions. Stay with me. There you go. Notice your low back. If you find yourself rounding, I'll turn to the side again. If you find yourself when you're lifting up your leg, suddenly you're falling backward, make adjustments to create that stability so we're not getting stress on the low back. Switch sides if you haven't already. Left knee in. Gently out to the side and back to center. Out to the side and back to center. Even the smallest of movement is movement. It's movement. And we'll work together on range of motion. You can replay this as many times as you need. Start your circles. Small or big or a little bit of both, and reverse the direction. Beautiful. Apparently I'm putting Bella to sleep. Beautiful. Nice and tall. Stretch down momentarily through your right leg. Switch sides through your left leg. Beautiful. Bring your right knee back into your chest. Nice and tall. And I'm going to place my right ankle up here on top of my left knee. But if that isn't feeling right in your hip, feel free to bring it down a little bit lower, or maybe put a pillow or a block down so you're coming just part way. Find the spot that's accessible for you. I'm going to start up here. Again, centering. Taking a few breaths to relax this hip joint for the moment. So we're not working to stretch through the tightness. We're looking to release the tightness, then move into the stretch. Release and relax the body. It tells the body, yes, we are moving towards this stretch. Beautiful. I'm going to start with hands under your knee. So what we're creating here is a little bit of resistance. If this is enough for you, without this next step, stay right here. Come out when you need to, especially if you feel any knee strain or ankle strain. If you'd like to continue, placing your hands underneath your leg, press your knee down gently. It's a small movement. All these movements, small but mighty. Small but mighty. Again, if you notice anything that feels like a pull in the knee, come on out, readjust. It's that simple. Big breath in and out. Beautiful. Now shifting to your hands on top of you. This time your knee pushes up into your hands. Hands very gently resist. Stay up nice and tall, shoulders soft. Knee gently against the hands. And notice the points from here to here, what changes in sensation around your hips. Notice what you're working with, what muscles light up. Beautiful. Release the side. Set it down. Beautiful. And then switch sides. Same thing here. Bringing the left ankle right up on top of your knee or anywhere where it feels accessible. Just so we can get access to now the left side. Hands come behind your knee once you're settled in. Remember, working to bring the body into a state of ease first, and then start leaning into the stretch. Ease, then stretch. Pressing our knee down into our hands. About 2 more big breaths here. Switching to the top. Gently pressing against your knee that's now lifting up into your hands. Knee action lifts up into your hands. Nice flexed foot. I know you're doing just great. Beautiful. Switching, or releasing rather, your leg down to the floor. Stretch it out. Beautiful. Our next little hip stretch brings us into a space where you're taking your hips a little bit wider. And if you have a Bella, she's going to keep your toes warm. Let's see what she does while I move into this space. So you're taking your hips a little bit wider. We're going to make space in the hips. This is coming right from the hips, not bending at the waist where the ribs and the tops of the hips come, but bending right here from the hips. Start to hinge forward. Slowly. Slowly. There might be plenty of sensation in this fold for you right here. Feel free to stay right here. If you wish to reach further, you might reach down to the floor or outward or to a block if that's something that you're interested in. No pain in the low back here. Any pinching, please come up and out and reset. Few breaths. Beautiful. Take one more big breath in. Exhale really strong. Draw in the low belly, protect that low back. Come on up. Beautiful. Nice. Bring your feet back together. And now this time, scoot a little. I'm going to do this one from the side. Scoot a little bit closer to the edge of your chair. All right. So you need a little bit of space between your back and the back of the chair for this one. So a lot of times when we're thinking about supporting our hips and our low back, we forget that the core is actually, even though it's in the front, supportive when it's nice and strong to the back. So in this, simply keep your back strong. Start to lean back until you feel that core activate. Start to lean back until you feel your core activate. Hands can be outstretched. Nice tall spine. Try not to round. You might not be able to go too far. The backs of the chair might be there. And then bring it back up. Beautiful. Try it again. Lean it back. Stay in that stable space and then bring it back up. Even a small movement is powerful. Over time, you will notice shifts and changes. Two more, just like that. Lean it back. Keep that tailbone scooped under just a little bit to keep that spine nice and stable. Come on back up. One more. Release down. You got this. You've got this. Feel your feet on the floor. And come on back up. Beautiful. All right. Last movements. Bring yourself back to center. Recenter. Set up nice and tall. And this one's going to bring us with extending a leg out to the side. So find the part of your chair. Find the part of your chair where you can sit up nice and tall with one leg extended and one leg bent. All right, and right there you might notice a little stretch in the inner thigh. Feeling your feet on the floor. Create your foundation. Create your contact with the floor. Beautiful. Bring your arms out. We're going to lean towards that stretched out leg. Reaching up and over. Getting a stretch along this side body. Doesn't need to be very far. Bring it back up one more time. Beautiful. Switch sides. So having your opposite leg stretching out. Yes, sweetheart, we're doing yoga. Giving your feet some anchoring down on the floor. Power in your legs. Power in your legs. Micro bend your knee, arms stretched out. Beautiful. Reaching down towards that extended leg. And back up. And towards your extended leg. Beautiful. And back up. Come back towards center. And march your legs out. Big breath. Bring one knee in and release. The other knee in and release. Short and sweet, but always so powerful. All of these little movements, getting in your movements a little bit every day adds up to a lot when you keep it consistent. If you're loving this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and please leave me comments down below. Those comments will be reviewed. I will look at them all. Let me know what it is that you loved about these movements, what was helpful, and what you'd love to see more of. I have lots more videos to come. Thank you so much for showing up for you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace, love, and gratitude. Namaste.